Our first guest is not only a local author and illustrator, he and his wife also founded their own youth-focused publishing company and was recently selected as a KATU Everyday Hero. Here to share about his latest anthology, we welcome the author and illustrator of The Magic We Miss, Brian Parker. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Congratulations on this, what, book 21, 22, where are we at?
It's book 21,
okay.
21 of a growing backlist, so we're really excited about this one.
That is so cool. Yeah. Tell me about the story. It's a very fantastical place that might look pretty familiar to Portlanders.
Definitely. It's inspired by living in the Portland area. When we moved here specifically, it was for that kind of magic, that kind of uniqueness of every little borough and every little neighborhood. And it is really magical, you know? And when we decided to do this as an anthology, we were like, let's reach out to our collective of creative minds, storytellers, and find a way that they can tell their own unique, distinctive stories within this bigger space. And it really just made the story take off. But it all started with this one little seed, right? I was writing on the Max, home from Portland State. I'm a professor there. And this group of people came onto the train, beautiful, culturally colored, you know, just perfect festival style outfits. And I noticed that everybody on the train kind of sort of looked away or looked out the window or got really interested with their phone. And I realized that we see magic all the time. We see magic every day and every little interaction, every person that we meet, and that we may not notice it. And I was like, literally a troll could be on this train sitting right next to me. And I think that people would kind of like, oh, wow, what's that on my phone?
Probably.
Yeah, and it gave me a really interesting insight on, you know, magic exists around us all the time, and that we may have just been kind of socialized to not notice it or to, you know, look away, but we should really focus and be present and enjoy that magic that's all around us all the time.
I love that. So the center of the story is this young girl kind of experiencing, much like what you just described, being on a train and things just appear around her.
Exactly. and so much of what we write is geared towards a younger audience, but I think that it should be open to anybody who really needs to kind of light that fire of excitement and creativity. And she's on the train and she's an inquisitive, you know, questioning, you know, kind of young person, and she notices this troll sitting there with his little magical friend in his pocket. And instead of shying away from it, instead of looking away, she's like, I'm going to engage. I'm going to ask questions. And the troll is taken off guard because he, of course, he's a storyteller. He's a person that collects stories. And the fact that a human has stopped to engage with him, it kind of lights a fire in him as well, a kind of renewed interest in engaging with people. So
what a great message for young readers.
I think so. And I find that it's something that I think adults too are craving right now, to realize that, you know, some of these interactions that may be nerve-wracking or scary, that they are magical. And if you can kind of open yourself to the possibilities, then you never know what you can discover.
Well, you have all kinds of stories with different characters who are just so incredibly diverse and beautiful and made up things that we've never seen before. Some inspired by your own family members, right?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, my characters are very often very much inspired by my beautiful wife, who is my partner in our publishing adventure, and we've been storytellers our whole lives. So you know, connecting that way is just awesome. But also with the host of really great authors that we've brought in for this project. Each of them is coming at it from a different perspective, and they're all bringing something that's unique to their lives and their experiences. And we tried to go for a very diverse, you know, group of creatives so that they can bring those different perspectives.
We have so much wonderful local talent, and it's always wonderful to see people coming together in that way. I got to ask you about your two gorgeous boys that we saw there, because I know they have their own characters based off of them in your books.
They are.
Do they think every kid is in books like they are? They probably think that's just normal.
I really think that they're not quite clear as to how different and maybe how special it is. But I did have a chance to go and speak with his library and the kids at his school and to read from our stories. And I think in that moment he realized, yeah, this is what my parents
Yeah.
do, you know? So I think that they are starting to understand it as a unique thing.
Not everybody's parents are author illustrators who put their own kids into their stories. I mean, that's pretty cool.
I like to tell them we're lowercase famous because,
Oh!
you know.
I love that. Well, my son thinks everyone's mom's on TV, so I can relate.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah.
We're all figuring it out.
I'm just waiting for that day where the wash of reality is like, oh, okay, that was a pretty cool thing. Yeah.
Well, we're so thrilled for you. You're going to be at Powell's this weekend. It's going to be so fun with some of your collaborators too, right?
Definitely. Just a great group of people. We're going to have 5 authors total. They're going to be doing readings from their stories.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Well,
It's gonna
thank
be
you
a good
for
time.
stopping by.
Oh,
Hope you
thank
have a
you.
wonderful Thanksgiving.
I'm excited.
And congratulations on this newest venture. Okay, Brian has that book event this weekend. It's at 3 p.m. Saturday at Powell's City of Books on West Burnside. We'll have all those details for you on our website. The book again is The Magic We Miss. For more information, just head to KATU.com.